Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a first impressions look at another Life After Us game. This is The System. As I mentioned before, when we were on Shipwrecked and running away from Cenobite cultists, the Life After Us games are a sort of series of short horror games that are set in the same universe but are otherwise mostly unconnected. So this should probably have nothing to do with Shipwrecked. If we look at the controls here, you can actually see that there are no shoot controls in this one. So it seems that we're just going to be running away. No silly crouch shooting anymore. I believe this is the second Life After Us game released. There is also a third one, which I'll be taking a look at as well. But let's get in here and see what's changed. Okay, so we're going to an asylum to look for a crazy girl. Because when you think horror settings, you never think of an asylum. I mean, nobody does asylums. Alright, we have a flashlight, but we don't seem to need it yet. It's not very dark in here. I'm not sure if this game initially here looks better. I feel like it looks better, but it might just be because we're in an interior setting. So, you know, it requires less work to make it look acceptable. Grandmother sent me here. I'm acting like a child, but because she has mental illness. And an abusive grandmother who does not accept her mental illness. Alright, that is just a floating blanket, because it looks like we sort of reused this in a bunch of places. Those look like batteries or something, but I guess we don't need them. I'm trying to remember what that really bad horror game that I took a look at a while ago was. The one that was set in an asylum and was kind of designed specifically for Twitch streamers so that people could vote in jump scares from the stream. It was the one where you just ran around looking for items while some sort of ghost menaced you. Dr. Tar? Let's see, we've got the mentally ill young woman, we've got the abusive grandmother, and we've got the perverted doctor who takes advantage of the childlike mind of his patient. Our guy's just like, well, I better find this teddy bear as well. What are these things that they've just placed everywhere? Are they like food cans? Because there's some here too. I mean, I get that it's just a 3D model they use to fill the environment, but what is it? Also, as somebody pointed out about the last one, the footstep sound in this is kind of obnoxiously loud. It's like we're walking on concrete covered in gravel. Okay, there's a teddy bear. So far we've had no sudden cultist appearances or other spookerific aberrations. To top secret. This top secret cardboard box. Also sprint. Do we just need to put the teddy bear back to the bed? Is that our goal here? Alright, so now it's dark and we're going to need our flashlight, and I'm sure something spooky is going to be around. This does feel a bit more like a properly sort of directed game. The other one, as I read, the gas objective we had was just randomly placed gas can, which is why it seemed so close to the boat. Whereas here, it seems like we actually have kind of a story to progress. It's a really thin door. Never mind. I was gonna say it seems a little weird that the light bulbs are still on, but I guess that's just light reflecting off of them. Oh, good. And then just progresses to full-on Dr. Rape in an asylum. Alright, now we gotta find some objects to pretty up this mannequin? I feel like these two things do not line up the way the developer intended, but anyhow. I bet we can't even try to leave. I mean, I guess we are here looking for this girl. We can't be like, oh, fuck it, I'll come back in the morning. I don't know what this beam here is. It goes right across the door frame and then across the wall. I feel like that's not supposed to be there. Oh, was I supposed to see something there? I feel like I sort of passed by whatever I was supposed to be looking at. That's weird. I think I can't jump anymore. When I hold spacebar to jump, I just walk in place, and then when I let go of it, I just go again, but I can't, like, actually jump anymore. Oh! There we go. I just had to keep hammering spacebar until something happened. Hey, look! It's another zombie ghost patient. I can't tell if he bit me or threw up on me at the same time from that sound he made. You know, I'm not really sure of the threat of these enemies. If they attack you and then disappear and then your health just regenerates, you're just like, oh, well, shit. I mean, I guess if they last longer as it goes, maybe, you know, you won't have to just stand there and take it. You'll actually have to run away. Oh, and then he got his childish patient pregnant and tried to give her a good old Captain Falcon punch to the belly. Alright, there is an object. I do actually kind of like that they glow like this. I mean, it's a little weird contextually, but it does help when you're looking for this stuff. It's not like a pixel hunt. So let's take this skull. Meaty skull, which has a very weird shadow. Oh, it's because I was close. If I get farther away, the shadow makes sense, but only from the right distance. Oh, no, not you again. Is that our guy that's making that vomiting, choking sound? Like, oh god, this thing's so gross and it's biting me. I'm gonna make you pretty again. Maybe it's just this room, because now I'm stuck on something. It's like I'm being pushed backwards as I try to walk. Ah. Heavy gravity room. Oh no, it's the dog. Oh. Okay. I wonder if this whole blacking out and getting new objectives thing is just the way that they avoided having to make more rooms. Alright, our pretty mannequin skull, which, yeah, she really did have a small head. Like, creepily small. Also, arms that are not attached. Okay. Now maybe these rooms are different, because I don't remember there being these shelves here before. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Or this big stone archway room. Oh no, not you again. I'm just not even sure what that sound is supposed to be. Like, is it our guy, like, coughing up blood because he's injured? Or is it just him screaming and puking because it's just so horrible? I feel like a baby would not immediately stop crying when he caught on fire. In fact, I have a feeling it would intensify. Burning intensifies. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, that's the TV I could see from before. Oh no! Wait. Did he spawn and then get stuck and disappear? Feel like maybe the scale is off here. Also, don't think babies have a fully developed human skull like that, but anyhow, take that. Wait, weren't these the mystery meat from the lighthouse? These legs? Alright, I took the baby, now what? Crunch, crunch, crunch. Oh no, what's attacking me now? It's the doctor. Who looks like not a person, really. He disappeared too. You know, this is supposed to be sort of a Lovecraft-inspired universe, but Lovecraft really doesn't have anything to do with people being horrible to each other. Like, you can't just say, I made a horror game. It's Lovecraft-related because it's horror. Oh, I missed the note. Probably take that too. Wait, now this note is contradicting the other note. Oh, do I just have to... No, wait, that would make sense. I was gonna say, do I have to give her baby, but I got it from the same room, so that wouldn't make any sense. Hey, doctor. I seemed a little confused there. I wasn't sure if he was gone because I heard that weird buzzing sound. Yeah, I'm not sure that doctors in asylums usually have bone saws available to them whatsoever. Oh, okay, so now we put the baby in the box and set it on fire. I have a feeling that we're almost done this, so I think I'm just going to call it here. After all, this is a free game like the other one, and you can find the resolution to it. I will say that this actually appears to be a fair improvement on the first Life After Us. Shipwrecked seemed like someone kind of getting familiar with the, the whole making a game thing. Whereas this seems to be a bit more of a, focused sort of game experience. I mean, we're not really doing much other than walking around and picking stuff up, but the polishing is a bit higher, I guess. There's no bodies exploding into gibs and flying into the sky, or getting stuck in a permanent crouch. And yeah, I'm curious to see if the third one, Fading Light, is another improvement over this. But yeah, I think maybe eventually there will be a promising potential for isodic games. I will say that for the first game, I really liked that it was set on the sort of, deserted island setting, because I kind of looked around while I was looking for more indie games to cover like this, and there really aren't a lot of games like that. It's kind of one of the things I enjoy about Trespasser, is just the setting of all these abandoned facilities and whatnot on an island, sort of overgrown and whatnot, but not a lot of things do that. So it was neat to see. Anyhow, I've been Shadefire, this is Life After Us, the system, and I'll see you again with yet another Life After Us. Until then, you folks take care.